What's up, everybody? Rob Kolb, your Toledo area public adjuster, making claims great again. And today what we're going to talk about is how to deal with an insurance adjuster. So with insurance adjusters, there's a couple tactics that I use on a regular basis that will help make your job a little bit easier. The first thing I like to try to figure out is, who does this adjuster actually work for? And what that means is the adjuster a field adjuster for the actual insurance company? Is it an independent adjuster? Or it might not be an adjuster at all. It could be a representative of like a ladder assist company or a managed repair program. So the first thing I need to know is, who does this adjuster actually work for? The next thing I like to try to figure out is this adjuster from the same state as me? Okay, so I live in Toledo, Ohio. It's very near the Michigan border. And this is a relevant question to ask because laws are different from state to state. So if an adjuster is coming down from Michigan into Ohio, he may not be aware of Ohio state law pertaining to how he needs to settle this claim. So in that situation, it may be your job to kind of educate him or bring him up to speed. A lot of times I carry copies of the law right with me, so I can reference that right on that spot. Again, the situation prior, I should have addressed it. If the adjuster is an independent or a ladder assist or one of those guys, his opinion, it matters, but that's not the guy you're even negotiating with. Okay, he's taking a field report. He's then submitting that report to a desk adjuster that actually works for the insurance company. So the person you're really going to be negotiating with is that inside desk adjuster. So the guy out in the field, he doesn't have the discretion to make the decision anyway. He's just making a field report. And finally, another tactic that's really helpful to use is you'll find that a lot of insurance adjusters used to be contractors. They were contractors for many years and they decided to become an insurance adjuster. That's helpful to know, because if we're talking about a roof or something like that, and that guy used to be a contractor, you can kind of use that to your advantage. So for example, when we're talking about the infamous brittle test, for example, some of the brittle tests these adjusters do it's a joke. I've seen guys with like a spatula and they're moving the shingle up like an inch. Well, listen, if you know how to effectively do a repair, that shingle needs to be moved up 90 degrees to allow the nail to be in the correct angle to repair a shingle. If the adjuster was a prior contractor, a roofing contractor, he's going to know that. And that's going to save you some headache as opposed to an adjuster who has no experience as a contractor. So those are some of the tactics that I use when dealing with adjusters. And then you have to learn the art of the negotiation. So sometimes insurance adjusters will just tell you ridiculous things too. The roof might be wind damaged, and they might say it's wear and tear, or it's not enough to exceed the deductible. And those arguments aren't even necessarily relevant if you know what you're talking about. So once again, Rob Kolb, your Toledo area public adjuster. If that was a question that a contractor sent me, so I'm loving these questions that I'm getting from contractors. If you guys have any other topics you'd like me to cover, it seems like the popular thing to do is people have been emailing them to me. You can leave a comment below this video. You can email me. Either one's fine. Go to my YouTube page, subscribe, give this video a like if you thought it was helpful. You can search for me on YouTube at Making Claims Great Again. I just blast these videos out constantly, and as soon as I get contractor requests, most of the time I shoot the video within a 24-hour period. So if you get me that question, I'm going to get you that answer in a very timely fashion. So happy Friday. Today's Friday. I'm trying to make claims great again. I want to make your lives great again. I want to make this whole insurance world easier for the homeowner, for the contractor, and for anybody that needs my help. So have a great weekend. See ya.